Hey everybody, good Monday morning. It is 7:18. I'm already over here at the shop. Got to go in and turn the lights on. Look at all these people getting their world started. This is Boulevard out here at 7:18 on a Monday morning. According to the city of Atlanta, there's 43,000 cars a day that come off and on Boulevard right here in the morning and the evening. It's like a major little going through right here. So anyhow, good morning everybody. Let's go in here and flip the rest of the lights on and do the morning post. Hey everybody, I guess I woke up this morning feeling a little melancholy, so the morning post probably comes from that. But anyhow, the morning post this morning is, it's hard to believe that Elvis was only 42 when he died, or that Martin Luther King Jr. was only 39. My brothers, James and Joe, both died at 39 years old each. President Kennedy was only 46 when he was killed. Sammy and John, my two friends, they both died young. Now that I have reached 70, what do I do in this last remaining frontier of life that I am headed into? I am not the type of person who longs to just go sit on the back porch and do nothing and let the clock run out. Ava's brother, Chris, he died and he was barely in his 40s. Ava is being interviewed today by the AJC, the Atlanta Journal-Constitution, about the state of the trans community in Atlanta. Ava turns 40 in just a few weeks. Time is swirling around for everybody, from the 20-year-old to the 80-year-old. In the olden days, in the days of old, I would have had a mindset that I want to be pleasing to God in this last fourth quarter of life with the time that I have left. I don't know about how I feel about that kind of thinking now. An unpleased God can never truly be pleased. That kind of thinking is like a dog chasing its tail. Why do some of us get to live such long lives and so many others had such short lives here on earth? And some of us have such extraordinary, wonderful lives, while so many others were dealt such a hard, unhappy life. These are the questions of life that no one can answer. But one does wonder sometimes, is it mostly just fate? Or is there a purpose to any of it? A reason for any of it? Is there such a thing as luck? If so, were some of us just lucky? I am always fascinated by unanswerable questions. God is an unanswerable question, an unanswered question. Although so many people are living easily now into their 80s and 90s, there are still so many that die in their 30s and 40s. How do we make the best of the time that we have left? Do we travel the world? Do we do God's work? Do we save our country? Do we spread good news? Not the good news, the gospel, but the good news that everyone has value, that everyone is equal, that there is no loss, just some who haven't quite found their way yet. Do we love those behind prison walls? Do we love the undocumented? Do we love even the MAGA people who seem to be riding at this new wave of hate that's run across the country? Now that I have turned 70, how do I even process how life should be going forward? I have learned over my life that our voice has no age limit on it, that the power of man is in his or her voice. I noticed that in the last days of Bishop Carlton Pearson when he was dying of cancer, even when his voice was frail and just a whisper. Even in the whisper, his voice was still powerful. It is hard for me at 70 to look back and think Elvis was only 42 when he died, and Martin Luther King Jr. was only 39. My brothers, James and Joe, were 39 each. Sammy and John both died young. I wonder, what do I do with this long, extraordinary life in the years ahead? I am not a sit on the back porch kind of person who is looking for a reason to take a rest and sit out the clock. Who knows? But I am always open and willing to flow with whatever I feel led to do. Good Monday morning, sweet people. I think this is going to be a praying week. I put those intentions up there. I think every evening around 7:30, I may just go into the garden house and sit in my comfortable chair and pray. Maybe even online. Prayer never hurt nobody. Yeah. Because that is the world we live, and maybe do it online, some of it online, because that's the world we live in now. You talking about voices? Good heavens. You can speak now, you can write now, you can say now, and there could be people in Kenya that's listening. It's extraordinary, isn't it? Just think, if Jesus had come during these times, he could have sat down with an iPhone and spoke to the entire world. It's crazy, isn't it? We have another week to live life this week. I guess we will figure out the living part as the week goes along. The picture, Ava and I on a road trip across Utah. We both were much younger back then, and you were too. Good heavens. Love y'all.